Hello, everyone. On behalf of the faculty and staff in the Health Science program at CSUCI, I want to tell you that we miss you and can't wait for the day we'll be able to welcome you on campus. This has been a pretty intense collective trauma, and we don't know yet the impact that it's going to have long term. But we all share in the grief and the loss and the uncertainties that you have experienced and that continue to impact your life. I want to tell you it is okay to feel unsettled, even anxious and overwhelmed. For many of you, the usual structures, the guidance, the coping mechanisms, and for many, even basic needs like food security have been ripped out from under your feet by the pandemic. But you are not alone, and we have resources for you. Come and work with us in designing the path forward that will help you achieve your academic dreams. This is going to be a big transition. And just as it took a while to figure out remote work and learning, if that ever happened, it will take a while to integrate back to in-person school and the way of life that surrounds it. What's more, everyone's routines look different today from how they did before. Sleep cycles are off, commutes will have to come back, meal times might shift. Practically all routines may have to change to adapt back to in-person school. The best thing you can do is to set realistic expectations, establish a good life balance, and anticipate that getting into a new and stable groove may take some time. This transition back to school may not be easy, but it hopefully will mark the beginning of community healing for peoples and families everywhere, especially for the families at CSUCI. Welcome back.
Hey there, health science students. To those of you who are new to the program, I'm Dr. Burkowski. To those of you who are returning students, y'all know me as Dr. B. And no, your eyes do not deceive you. This is not a Zoom background. I am actually on the Cal State Channel Islands campus, extending a warm welcome from sunny Camarillo. Let's be honest, the past year has been a tumultuous one, filled with questions and uncertainty. It has taken a significant amount of physical, mental, and emotional work to transition from a face-to-face environment to a virtual one. And it will take quite a bit of work to transition back to face-to-face learning. I, along with the rest of the health science program, acknowledge and understand that you are likely feeling quite a bit of stress and anxiety. I must emphasize that you are not alone, and we are here to help. Please know that there are several resources available at CI to address a myriad of concerns that you might have. And the health science faculty are prepped and ready to address your inquiries and concerns. Please feel free to reach out to us. Again, we are here to help. So please take some time to breathe, relax, recollect yourself, and be ready to come back in the fall with a renewed interest and excitement in investing in your education. I, along with the rest of the program, are certainly ready to invest in you. So take care, stay safe, and we'll see you soon.
Hi, health science students. My name is Instructor Barker, or you can call me Mrs. B. I am a lecturer in our health science department, and I'm so excited to be welcoming you back to this new semester. As you come back, you might find that you still have some lingering feelings of stress and uncertainty. And I want you to understand that we have all felt that way. And some of us continue to feel that way. But we want to ensure to you that we have all of the safety measures in place to make our return as safe as possible. In this past year of uncertainty, a lot of us have felt anxious, stressed, depressed, isolated, and lonely. And now more than ever, self-care is so important. And I just wanted to share with you some things that I've learned that have helped me in caring for myself in times of stress and uncertainty. Not only will this be helpful for you now, but it'll also be helpful for you as you go out into your career in the health sciences field. One of the things that I really enjoy is deep breathing and or meditation. You can do either of those anywhere. And it doesn't mean that you have to be alone in a room, dark, for an hour by yourself. It just means that you're stopping for a moment to be present. Breathing, especially deep breathing, where you're using your diaphragm. Breathe in for a count of 4. and hold it for a count of 4 and breathe out for a count of 4. It helps to slow your heart rate. It brings you back to the present, and it helps center you. It's something that you can do standing in line, waiting for your class to start, walking onto campus. Another thing that I do that is really helpful is I write down my thoughts. You can call that journaling, you can call it writing, whatever works for you. Some people find using a gratitude journal helps, where they write down the things that they feel grateful for. Other people find just writing down how they feel in general helps. Seeing it out on paper, getting it out of your head, it helps to remove all of that space that those thoughts are taking up. And seeing it on paper, once you get it out, can sometimes make it seem less powerful. Some other things that have been really helpful during this time: going outdoors, getting connected with nature in whatever way that you can, in whatever way that works. Sometimes just going on a little walk around my block helps, or sitting out with a nice shady hat in the sun. Other things that are helpful is taking time to move, to exercise, eating right, but also don't forget pampering yourself. Doing something that feels good, be it listening to your favorite music or artist, watching your favorite movie or TV show, just taking time to take care of yourself is now more important than ever. And so I hope that some of these self-care tips you will find helpful and useful. I cannot wait to see you in this new semester. It's going to be a great one. Thanks.
Hi, everyone. This is Dr. Klobis. For those of you who don't know me, I teach Introduction to the U.S. Healthcare System, Public Health Administration, Healthcare Program Planning and Evaluation, and Capstone. I just wanted to remind you how important your education is to your future and the future of your families. Please know that the other faculty and myself will be here on campus in the fall to help you be successful both here at CI and for your future careers. As you're planning out this next academic year, be sure to plan it with intention in a way that gives you plenty of time to focus on your academics so that your future careers are set up for you to be successful. If you haven't done so already, be sure to reach out to your faculty advisors so that you can plan your courses for the fall and you know that you are going to graduate in a timely way and have your classes balanced and set you up to be successful. Thank you.
Hi students, I am Kristen Linton. I'm an assistant professor in health science, and I am so excited to welcome you to this new year. As you enter this new year, I want to remind you, as I have had to be reminded of this last year, to have boundaries around your time. I personally use a calendar in my phone, but I know a lot of people love to write down their schedule on a handwritten calendar. So whatever works for you, do that for yourself. One thing to remember is to put boundaries around your school time, your work time, your personal time, and know what works for you. Remember to schedule in things like sleep, eating, and bathroom breaks. It was really hard for me to remember that this past year when I would schedule in Zoom sessions all day and not have a break to eat. So just remember to do that and take care of yourself. I still look forward to having you in the classroom again.
Welcome to the fall semester of 2021. I'm Juan Betancourt, lecturer in health science. Over the last year, we've made many advances in the fight against COVID. Hold on for a second. Advances, for example, that had helped us rescind face mask mandates. We have to recognize that COVID took away one of humanity's greatest strengths, which is the ability to come together to solve problems. However, in our endless ingenuity, we were able to leverage technology to find new ways to come together remotely. We started to utilize tools like Zoom, Skype, and FaceTime, and these became the new norm. Science leveraged its own technological advances to develop vaccines in record time, vaccines that have helped reduce the spread and the severity of those who become infected. I have become vaccinated My wife is vaccinated, and as soon as it becomes available for children, we will vaccinate our children as well. If it's good enough for my family, I encourage you to receive the vaccine as well. We have to also acknowledge that families have been able to stay together through these tools. We have been able to stay in touch during birthdays and sing happy birthdays through the screen. However, we haven't been able to embrace them as we did before with a hug and in person. For education, we have been able to continue on with our lectures, but we haven't had that same ability to feed off each other energy as we did in the past. But we have been resilient enough to face these challenges. And being resilient is about having the strength and resolve to return us to our baseline. That baseline, which is humanity's greatest strength, to come together to solve problems. In health science in particular, the ability to come together is integral to reducing the health disparities. As such, those skills must be cultivated in the classroom by practicing those interpersonal skills in every lecture. I know you get the best of me when we're in the classroom, and I know I can push you to be the best when we are together in the classroom, in person, interacting. There's no other generation that could have adjusted to the new norm, yet be resilient enough to come back to the baseline. Therefore, I encourage you to come back to the classroom with a smile, with a vaccine, and ready to learn. I look forward to seeing you in the classroom.
Hello students, my name is Instructor Melissa Gutierrez Jimenez. I know that's quite a long name, but everybody calls me Mrs. G on campus. I am so excited for fall 2021 because we get to be in person, so I am able to put a name and a face together. So if you see me on campus, please say hello, wave me down, because I would love to just engage with you face to face. I know that this year and a half has been crazy. I know it's been unpredictable, but I want you to know as we return back into the fall in person, that there are so many safety protocols, and it's going to be a very welcoming environment to bring you back on campus. And with health sciences, we need more of that engagement. So I am super, super excited, just like you all should be. I teach several courses for our department. I teach Health 300, which is exercise, nutrition, and wellness. I also teach Health 101, which is an overview of our U.S. healthcare industry. And I also teach Health 100, which is medical terminology, and Health 102, which is community health-based organizations. I have a background in kinesiology, so I'm all about physical movement with an emphasis in physical education and general studies of kines. You are in great hands when you come back in the fall. And again, I'm so excited. Wave me down, say hello, and I will see you then.